Alright, hey guys, me again, you know who I am. And today I'm here to talk about the Zylok, which is the new pistol that came from the Earth Relay event. And it is really not a good weapon at all. It is really bad. And it's borderline unusable because it's Duplex Burst, so it's the same fire mode as the Tigris and the Tigris Prime. It looks like a Cerberus. It has a similar base damage to the Lex Prime at 140, but this is mostly slash based. Also, it doesn't have crit like the Lex Prime does, alright? And that's kind of a problem. It has status though, but with that kind of low damage for a status weapon, and remember, this is not a shotgun, even though it is Duplex Burst, it becomes pretty bad, and the stats almost suggest that it's like a 10-0 version of the Kraken, just with a little bit more base damage on top, and not lower magazine. So, with all those problems out of the way, how do you really make this weapon usable? So you might think that a status build would be preferable, but it doesn't kill as fast as this build. Now, the reason I'm even really making this video is because the build I came up with that suited this weapon the most doesn't really fit any of my build formulas. Now, the whole idea behind this build is to weight as much status toward corrosive as possible, because it's going to struggle against armor. Even though it has slash, the slash procs aren't really that high. Okay, so basically I'm using more mods than I would have liked to compensate for the weapon's weaknesses. So I'm using fire rate mod because this weapon actually has a pretty bad fire rate problem. So without this mod, I have to wait for the flip before I shoot. And that's really annoying, and it feels awkward. Even with just lethal torn in there, it's slightly better, but it's still really bad. So I ended up putting Gunslinger there. And I have pathogen rounds here to increase the damage and also increase the weighting toward corrosive. And I have Auger Pack for even more damage because the damage is fucking low. But well, here's what this build looks like. And that took care of that heavy gunner pretty quickly. The status build will take more shots. Now, you might actually think that the critical chance is actually serviceable with prime crit mods, and it is not. It goes up to 23% with the prime crit chance with prime pistol gambit. Okay, so that looks like this. And you might think that's actually double that because it shoots 2 bullets at once, basically. But no, it's not. It's not like that, and it's not even close to serviceable. In fact, it ends up being taking more shots to kill with a hybrid build with prime crit mods than a status build with all 4 dual stats. Here's what this looks like. Now my fire rate is much slower because I don't have that fire rate mod on here, and I am spamming the trigger as fast as I can. But you can see it's pretty slow, doesn't hit that hard. But if you wanted to put very little investment into this weapon, then a status build might be okay. But then again, this weapon would still be pretty fucking terrible without the 3 former that I put in here. So the build isn't exactly standard. That's why I thought it would be worth sharing with you guys. Because the base damage is low, the gun feels really bad to play with. And I felt like this build made it much better to play. And originally I thought I was doing something wrong, or the gun was good in another way, but no, it's really not. And this is what you have to do to make it somewhat decent. But with that said, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.